Hello viewers, today is the third part of New Player's Guide, and here I will show you how to improve yourself by looking at service record. Not many people look at this page, and even if they do, they look it to see how many kills they've got and not really interested in how to improve. So I will show you which statistics are important that you can look and see if you're improving or not. Let's start with victories. Victories not always matter, but most of the time they do. If you're a new player and you only had one or two or maybe even 3,000 battles, then victory is not the main thing. You might have been unlucky for most of those battles. Also, if you only play in platoons and the platoon players are much better than you or much worse than you, then your victories might be better or worse as well. But most of the time, on average, player after 5 or 6,000 victories, quite a good judgment of how good you are. Well, let's say 40, I would say 48-49% is okay. Anything higher is good. So as you can see, I've got 51%. That's not too good, but I would say that is okay. Next, we're gonna have a hit ratio. Um, it's very important that you hit most of your targets. Otherwise, first of all you spend a lot of money. Second of all, you don't get anything out of your shot, and you might end up losing. If you want to increase your hit ratio, and that will increase your personal rating, then you should not play autoloaders and always wait until the aiming circle is finished aiming. And then we've got damage per battle. Damage per battle depends on how much battle on which tiers you play your battles. If you play only in tier 10 battles, you will have a high. If you play only in tier 1s, you will have a very low one. My ones are not that good, but I play around from 3 to 8 tiers because I only got 3 tier 10s and I'm keep on grinding. And most of the tanks I get right now, it's not that good. Then we've got average experience per battle. Same goes with average experience as average damage. If you play most of tier 10s, then you get high one. If you play low tiers, you get low one. Maximum experience per battle doesn't really matter that much because it's just for one battle. It's nice to see a high score here, but it doesn't matter that much. Maximum destroy per battle, same. It doesn't matter that much, but it's you'll be happy to see this number. Awards. Awards aren't that important, but some of them are. Awards from battle heroes most of the time give you, if your team loses, they give you XP and credits as if your team won. Most of the awards are just fun to complete and not give anything, and just say to people, I've got this and this award. Then we got statistics. This first line is the same as you can see in summary. Here are general parameters, average scores per battle, and record scores. Record scores, as again, is not that important. Average scores are one of the most important, I would say. Yeah. So here we got experience, damage caused to enemy vehicles, damage received, which it's not that good because I'm actually down on damage to damage received. And I would say this is not such a good number as well. But this is a very good number, I would say. 1.65 detected. Again, if you play light tanks, your number of this will be high, this will be low. High, it will be low because they don't have a lot, but this will be low as well. Experience depends on how good you play and which tier the scout is. General parameters. Well, there's a few important ones here. Damage ratio, that's important one. As you can see, I really need to increase my one. Destruction ratio is not that important, but it would be nice to have a better destruction ratio. But yeah, also you should for a good player should have more defense points than the capture points because defense points are more important than capture points if you know what I mean. Because that will show how good of a player. Most of the players go for the cup no matter what, and that is not good. So you should go for the cup when you're not sure you can win or that's your only way to win. But in other situations you should kill all, which you can see I used to just get on cup and cup quite a lot before, which was a mistake. And here we have how many tanks you play nations and tiers. So here you can see why other statistics are not that good. For example, if you see those quite bars quite high, then it will mean that your statistics will be alright because you play the only low tiers and that's why they so low. But however, if you only most of those are being played, and your statistics are low, that means you need to do something and become a better player. And finally, we come to the vehicles. What we learn here is what vehicles we can do the best in or what's not. So if you want to improve your efficiency, you should play on those vehicles and those vehicles. That's I would say the main thing you can do here. But also you can increase victories to see which you didn't play so much and get higher. Average XP per battle same and everything else. So general improvement. So as you can see, maximum XP I have on my T54A1, which is I would say on alright 772, but it's not that good because it's my maximum experience. I would say that 772 about 800 would be a good average experience per battle. Victories, so it will be of course 100%. Yes, as you can see, there's quite a few, 7 times I've got 100% victory. So, but also you need to look at the battles and this number. If the battles are something like about up to 50, I would say it's not really that much matter because that's only was a few games. So let me see. For example, if your average damage is low, but your average damage on those vehicles is good, which is in my position is 1600, which is not that good, and 1800 again not that good. Those are not that good. I would say you should do the same amount of damage as your health on heavy, medium tanks. On light tanks you should do twice or 3 times as much as your health of spotting damage. On RT you should do as twice as 3 or 4 times much as your health, and on TD you should do double the amount of your health. That's what I would say, but maybe I'm wrong. So that's pretty much it. Let me know what do you think, and hopefully I'll see you next time.